What up, gamers? It's Noon here, back with another Slay the Spire run with Ironclad Ascension 15. Before we get started, someone asked me about my mods that I use. Thanks for the question. Very happy to answer that kind of thing, especially when it's an easy one like that. No, in fact, I prefer the interesting ones about the game, but it's a perfectly good question. I think I did a little brief mouse over of this in the last video, but here it is again. So the main ones that you're seeing are probably the colored map, which I believe lets you do this, highlight stuff on the map, and easel, which I can't remember exactly how it works, but is similar. And map marks, maybe that's this one. I can't remember. I've been using all of these ones together, so yeah, sorry, it's not very helpful. But those three together are the ones that let me highlight the map. So relic stats, which lets you mouse over relics and see how helpful they have been, which doesn't come up all that often in these runs. Sometimes I do a little mouse over at the end of a run just to see which relics have been useful. Minty Spire gives some quality of life stuff, the details of which I can't remember. And InfoMod, which is the one that gives this potion chance, the likely what's going to be in a question mark floor. I think it's the thing that gives the lets you know which boss you're fighting. That might be Minty Spire. Tells you how much money you have, that kind of thing. Oh, sorry, not how much it has, but what you can buy. And base mod just lets you install all of the mods. So those are the mods that I'm using. Yeah. Let me know in the comments if you have any others that are really good quality of life stuff. Because I'm always keen to get more useful mods. Okay, this is an interesting map layout. We do have to fight an elite, compulsory elite. This is the only one that has a campfire before it, which makes it quite a lot more appealing, in my opinion. And then we can get a few more campfires and another elite. It's not the greatest path in the world, but that looks pretty good. Let's look at our whale bonus options. So, remove a card is fine. Random common relic is generally pretty good. There are some very strong common relics, like Bag of Prep, for example. 18 damage to choose a rare card is okay. Ironclad definitely has some strong rare cards. A lot of them are kind of curses early on, but can be really game-defining. And taking 18 damage is often not ideal, but against Hexaghost it becomes a lot better because, as I've said before, Hexaghost punishes you for being at high HP. For the same reason, a boss swap is pretty reasonable. Because this Burning Blood heals you for 6 at the end of combat, so it is significantly worse against Hexaghost because being healed is counterproductive on some level. That said, boss swaps are good when you have a lot of choices about where you can go on the map, and I guess we kind of do. Like, we're fairly locked into this central bit here. I'm just going to go right ahead and green that, probably this way. But we could decide to go left and take on, like, an elite and a burning elite, or we could go right and have no elites, or, yeah, this kind of central one, which is what I'm basically planning on at the moment. So it's, and that's because boss swaps can be very strong, so they can let you take on a super challenging path, or they can be kind of mediocre or slow burn value, like Black Star, for example. But I think with all of this in mind, I want to go for the random common relic. And what do we get? We get Tiny Chest. Very unhelpful whale bonus. If we look at all of the question mark rooms, is there some way we can take advantage of it? I guess we could go like this way, get an extra relic, which is kind of like fighting an extra elite. But I think on the whole, I'm basically going to just ignore that and just get some value from it as it comes. Just want a full block here. too easy. Gambler's Brew is fine. Really like Disarm against Hexaghost. Cleave is also a very good floor 1 card to take. Flame Barrier is also good, but not so much a floor 1 card. If we were against Slime Boss, I would definitely not consider taking Disarm, but against Hexaghost, I think it's really good. We do just want some damage cards, though. We don't have long before our first elite. This is a bit tricky. I think I will take the Disarm, simply because it's uncommon, and Cleave is common. You can see Cleave would be very good in this particular fight. Oh, maybe I did that badly. Maybe I could have killed this last, which would have blocked for more. No, I could not have. Right. Oh, take a bunch of damage here. It's fine. Take 3 more. Sorry about the rain noise. It's raining pretty hard today, so I'm trying to do this video early-ish. I'll take the spot weakness. Again, it's not really damage, but try to do this video early-ish because the rain's going to get worse rather than better. So I figure the noise that we have now is going to be better, and I'd like to get a recording done today. Keep making content for all of yous. Okay, well, that's pretty garbage. How much are we doing here? 12 plus 9 is, I can do maths, 21. So we're 1 off. If I do spot weakness, then that's 9 plus 50% plus 9 plus 50%. I think that gets me the kill. No. Wait, yes. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm not doing great with the maths right now. Okay, True Grit and Dark Embrace are both very powerful cards. True Grit really has upgrade debt, so if we took it, we would want to upgrade it straight away. But I actually like the Sword Boomerang here. With the spot weakness, it becomes dramatically better. Interesting. I'm eyeing this Flex and this Inflame, but I could just be convinced to take a card remove here. Just remove a strike. Discovery's also not crazy. Firepot is also not crazy. I could do Discovery Firepot. Discovery is a bit more of a meme than it is good, I will say. It's also not the world's worst rage. Maybe I just buy the Firepot. Yeah, let's do that. And remove a strike. And I guess I'm smithing the Sword Boomerang. Feels bad, but it's fine. It's not been a great series of cards that we've taken here. Very happy to use the Fire Potion in this fight. Or the Gambler's Brew. So this blocks for 10. It's a slightly inefficient use of that Firepot because I'm doing 12 damage there, but it was the only way that I could get the kill there. Don't think it's worth spending the mana on the Disarm here. Okay, that's very unfortunate. That's how the Spire goes. If I could get 2 defends here. I did not get 2 defends. So the best block is to bash this guy and then disarm. I think I will do that. It does risk taking more damage next turn if we don't draw any attacks, but we're pretty likely to draw 1 attack. Yeah, or some defense, but it's great. Unceasing Top will draw us cards whenever our hand is empty, which is okay, not amazing. Kind of tempted by this ghostly armor, but the trigger it's also reasonable. I can smith it immediately. The headbutt is also pretty decent. I think I just need more damage cards, so I'm going to take the headbutt. I'll smith this disarm. It's really for Hexaghost, but we have another smith coming up. Horn Cleat is awesome. That's fabulous against Hexaghost specifically. And we'll just smith this bash. Cleat coming through. Corruption A. It's not very good for us right at this moment. Neither are either of the other cards. I don't think I want a second headbutt. I think I'm just skipping here. I could see taking that corruption, but I can also see not taking it. And yeah, I definitely want to take this elite here. Okay, well, now I wish I'd taken that cleave. Yes, I'm just blocking 3 times and taking a load of damage. Okay. Taking all this damage is not ideal just before the elite, but it is fine before Hexaghost. Alright, we're in the clear now, but pretty bad fight. Regen potion is very much appreciated. I kind of like this heavy blade with the spot weakness. Yeah, let's take it. Okay, after that fight, do I want to take on this elite, or do I want to go just a regular combat? Let's take on the elite. It's Lagavulin. Might be foolish drinking this just before Hexaghost, but I think it's fine. It'll help me survive this fight. So, let's headbutt the spot weakness, and then this does 14, whereas 2 strikes does 12. Let's do that. Do I just tank the 17 here? Do Bash Sword Boomerang? Could defend Bash. We have 3 strikes coming up next turn, so I do really want to play the Bash. Let's do that. And then this is dealing 9 times 4, which is 36. Which is a really big chunk of their health. I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Okay. Kind of an unfortunate turn to draw spot weakness, but we should be fine here anyway. Paper Frog is great. Enemies with vulnerable take extra damage. And I quite like all of these cards, TBH. We don't really have the energy for draw, but we do need some draw. Twin Strike is just really nice scaling damage with the strength. We're probably okay for damage. I feel like one more damage card is good. Seeing red is also just energy, which we do need. I guess I'll take the Twin Strike. I would love 150 gold, but I do not want to curse here, so I will skip that. Now, if we rest, we get 20, so we'll go up to 37, which is exactly the wrong amount. So Hexaghost increases how much damage they deal based on increments of 12. So at the moment, I think they're doing 1 times 6 on turn 2, which is fine. Let's do spot weakness. We haven't taken any block cards, which is problematic, but we do get disarm on turn 1, which is awesome. So I believe we're now taking 0 times 6, which is great. 45 damage. Thank you. I think Hexaghost is attacking next turn, so I quite like the spot weakness here. 19 times 4 is awesome. Not taking 3 damage would also be awesome, but I think I just need to bonk here. Alright, I think we're fine. Chat, I think we're gonna survive here. Bonk. Okay. These are all pretty good. Double tap is very nice for our high damage output strategy that we're going for at the moment, but I think I just need some premium block, and Impervious is premium block. Okay, and these are some interesting options. So Cursed Key or Sozu both give us energy. With Sozu, you really want to have 2 good potions, and we have 2 pretty bad potions. But it's possible that the extra energy might compensate for that. Cursed Key is a pretty good energy relic, because normally you have an opportunity to get rid of the curse, depending on when you take it, or if you've already taken the blue key or whatever. If you see a chest just before a shop or whatever, and you can always just ignore the chest, which means that you can just completely mitigate its downside, though that is literally equals not getting relics. But we have Tiny Chest, which makes Cursed Key a lot less appealing, because instead of 1 missed relic, or 2, I guess, it's going to be more than that, probably. It might only be 1 more than that, but it's probably going to be at least 2 more than that. And then Sacred Bark doubles the effectiveness of potions, which is literally nothing with Gambler's Brew, and gives us 2 copies of whatever the colorless potion card is. And with Sacred Bark, it's a pretty strong relic, honestly, but you normally want at least some kind of potion synergy. So if that's Toy Ornithopter, or Potion Belt, or ideally White Elephant, White Beast Statue, Sacred Bark becomes like a pretty high tier relic. So all of these have pretty significant downsides. I think I'm going to go with the Sozu here. Mainly because of Tiny Chest. If I didn't have Tiny Chest, I'd take the Cursed Key. I don't love Sozu. Often beginners find it a pretty painless relic to take, but that's because beginners often don't use their potions as much as they should. Let's actually mark these question marks as well, because they are quite valuable for us. So if we go this way, we get an extra relic and a bit. That seems pretty good to me. And we can consider taking an extra elite or 2. I don't feel very confident about Act 2 elites here. Act 2 elites are tough. Okay. Bad draw for this turn. That's fine. My headbutting here. Got 2 strikes in the draw pile. guess it's the spot weakness. Doesn't feel great, but... yeah, doesn't feel great. Guess I'm just taking 21 here. No, let's take 6. I mean, it's block 5. Let's take 16, whatever. You know me. I can't do maths. Now, dropkick is not bad with the upgraded bash and spot weakness. I kind of like that. Let's take it. I think I've said before it's a bit of a bait card, and I do stand by that. We are getting moderately wrecked here. Yep, moderately wrecked. Fairy in the bottle, I was going to say helps, but we have Sozu, so never mind. I wouldn't mind taking the Dark Embrace at this stage. We've only got 2 exhaust cards. Let's take the Ghostly Armor. We need some more block. Now, let's get some question marks. Just transform 2 strikes here, I think. I don't hate getting Jaxed or the special relic, actually. They're both pretty good. We are kind of doing strength stuff, so both of those seem pretty strong. Mutagenic strength isn't quite up to par, but if we get a shot, we might get a chance at Clockwork Souvenir or Orange Pellets, both of which would make it a lot better. I don't hate the Jaxed, but we are kind of bleeding health. I think I'm just going to transform 2. Get a Feed and a Berserk. That's pretty good. Now, this is another thing that one of my mods does, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be InfoMod. It tells you that you're about to get a chest. Thank you. And it's a gambling chip. That is amazing. Alright, so this tiny chest really paid for itself, I would say. Oof, this is interesting. So, healing 14 is obviously very good because we are low on health here. But getting a choice of 20 cards is also very good because we need to improve our deck pretty dramatically. Also, I just thought I'd let you all know, Bagel is chewing a bone and farting magnificently. So, everyone who enjoys me suffering, please applaud Bagel. I think I'm gonna sleep here. Let's just get an upgrade. What are we upgrading? Honestly, it could be the Berserk. Maybe that's crazy. We could also add a card and then heal, like rest at the campfire. It's not crazy. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Some reasonable options. Nothing standing out as incredible. Pommel Strike and Flame Barrier are kind of the 2 that are looking best to me. I mean, another Disarm is also fine. Or Shrug It Off. So we do need block, and we do need draw. With 4 energy, the Flame Barrier seems reasonable. Bronze Automaton. Now, you know what? I think... do I want the Shrug or the Pommel Strike? It's got to be one of those 2, I think. Feels bad just taking a common card, but when they are good, they are good. Maybe it is the Flame Barrier. This is a tough choice. I'm sure if there are any Slay the Spire pros watching, they're like, it's obviously Dark Embrace or whatever. So if you have a strong opinion about what I should be taking here, please let me know. I think I'm going for the Shrug. Not glamorous, but I did say I was going to rest here. Maybe it is a rest, yeah. ship coming through. Happy to take one here. What am I getting back? Maybe Bash is silly, but I'm hoping it's going to be cheap. But it is not cheap. How much is this doing? 17, and this is doing 20. It's not quite enough. Love to get the feed, but I would rather just not take the damage, so let's do that. Flex Plus is pretty good. We would like a little more draw to make it really good, but I think I'll take it here. Okay. There's the White Beast statue. Obviously we're not taking it now that we have Sozu. I think I want to take this Orrery. 5 card rewards is very strong, and we can always take that Feel No Pain, which we might well do with that Corruption. A pummel and a shrug, yeah. Okay, this is now a Corruption deck, I think. I do like this pummel, though we could kind of work towards a Dropkick Infinite if we take another Dropkick. I'll take a Sentinel, take another Pummel Strike, and I guess I'll take Dropkick. And let's take this Feel No Pain. Great. Good shot. Orichalcum. We are having block issues, but I'm not sure it's quite worth it, especially with Corruption. I think I'm taking the Sapphire Key here. And I'm smithing this Corruption so that we can play it. I don't want to take on this Burning Elite, especially because there's a shop there that we won't be able to afford anything. Let's take these 2 events. Okay, well, we get another shop anyway. It's rude. Can't really afford anything. That's disappointing. Little bit of a waste here of that energy. Oh, I forgot I have Unceasing Top. That's a nuisance. What did I draw there? Looks like it was a strike, maybe. It's fine. I really need to remember that I have Unceasing Top. Lord once said he realized he was finally getting good at the game when he remembered he had Unceasing Top, which is funny and relatable. Alright. If I could just get a Dark Embrace, that would be awesome. Another Pummel Strike? I think 2 is fine. Oh, I've only got 1. I think 1 is fine. I think I'll block for 1 here. first successful feed. Nice. That was a good fight. I don't hate taking this armaments and smithing it. We don't really have enough upgrades, so let's do that. Now this is an interesting choice. I'm not confident about this elite fight, so I think I just want to go and get the free relic here. Get a pocket watch. Whenever you play 3 or less cards during a turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of your next turn, which is a little unfortunate with corruption. It's a very strong relic, and we will not be making good use of it. I shouldn't have played that strike. I don't really want to play corruption here. It does help me block a bit. There we go. Get our pocket watch going. I'm not confident about this fight, I will say. Nice, that's what I wanted. Headbutt the spot weakness again. Maybe just the sword boomerang. Okay. Sentinel is fine. Damage again. I'll probably play corruption next time it comes around. And here is the hyper beam. Honestly, I could see this being a gambler's brew moment. Just drawing a defend here. I could also headbutt corruption. Maybe that's the play. And then shrug. Play corruption. Get a bunch of block. I don't think that quite does it though. Could also cull this pot here, honestly. Let's do that, see what we get. Okay, we don't get what I wanted. I'll take the good instincts, it's fine. $16, $21. That brings us up to 38 block, 48 block. Oh, I think we just die. Let's just do the whole deck. Alright, we get impervious. That will be fine. Take 8 and draw 3? Or not? I guess not. Alright. Use both of our potions. Pretty unfortunate. unceasing top. Guess I'm just doing this. Pretty good unceasing top run. Get the feed. Alright. We did use both of our potions, which was a shame. That's fine. And with corruption, I'm pretty happy to taking a barricade here. Ooh. Okay. Some interesting options. So, Pyramid is just a really strong relic. With corruption, it works quite nicely. It does make Dead Branch a little less appealing, but with corruption, Dead Branch gets better. Empty Cage is fine. It's 2 removes, which is what, 225 gold, basically. It's nearly an old coin worth of value. Just remove 2 strikes, I guess. And Black Star definitely has the potential to be valuable, but because we don't have the green key, we have very little choices about our pathing in the next act, which makes it less good. So I think I'm just taking the Runic Pyramid here. We're up against the Awakened one, who doesn't like it when you play powers. Where's the Burning Light? Here he is. Okay, well, that sucks. That's the worst path for us. That's really bad. But you gotta do what you gotta do, so let's do it. I forgot I have Runic Pyramid. That's going to take me a couple of turns to get used to. Where's my corruption? Okay, bad Berserk turn. There's corruption, thank you. Kill here? I think I can. Might as well just play these next turn as this turn. I don't think it really matters. Kills this middle guy here. Damage twice, no good, but Fate just gets the kill there. Can't take that flex potion. I think I'm just skipping here. I could see the Rage or the Pommel Strike there, but I don't think either of them are necessary. to make myself vulnerable here. It's not a big deal. Let's headbutt that spot weakness. Pommel strike, spot weakness, feed. Lovely. Don't have many rest sites coming up, right? Yeah, we do not. So I don't think I want to take this True Grit. Don't think I want to take the Havoc, and I don't want another Heavy Blade, so I'm just skipping there. To go this way, which is fine. Where's my Dark Embrace? So many Dark Embraces that I didn't take, and now I'm regretting it. No more shops this act, so let's remove a strike. Obviously not taking the Cauldron, which gives us potions that we can't pick up because of Sozu. It's a pretty mediocre shop. I guess we're moving along. Hello, Mr. Transient. Do I want this Berserk? I guess not. I'd really like to upgrade that barricade. Okay, taking some brutal damage here. Do I block for 40 or do I deal 28, which blocks for 28? And then something else. 28 plus 28. That ought to do. I guess I'll headbutt the flex. I'm never getting the feed off in this fight anyway, so that's why I'm not playing that. Getting our unceasing stats up. 12 cards drawn, not very good. Feel No Pain Plus seems great, though against Awakened one it's not amazing, but it's a very valuable card. So yeah, Feel No Pain basically blocks for us in this fight. Do take some damage here. I'm considering playing this Berserk. I'm not going to get a better opportunity to do it. So we're blocking for 3 here, so we're currently blocking for 12, but if we're vulnerable, we'll be taking more than that. So I guess I'm not playing it. Let's wait for Corruption. Or Feel No Pain too. We already used our feed, so I'll just take the kill here. Don't want any of these. Alright. Here is where I am concerned about us dying. I'm just playing all of these because we have the barricade in play. I guess we'll just do this. And headbutt. Maybe just a drop kick, honestly. Probably not. Probably it's the sword boomerang. I think we're probably getting flex next turn. Did not get flex. I think I want to draw more next turn. I've got so much energy, though. Dealing like 10% of his health here seems good. I'm optimistic that we can get this feed off. We got the feat. Alright, pretty good fight. We get a pantograph, which is nice, and an emerald key, which is nice. Do I want to double tap here? Could be very valuable. And I think let's recall. I could probably have discarded that defend there, honestly, but it seems fine. Three cards for Pocket Watch there. So I'll have to wait another turn to get the feed going. That is fine. Nice. Nunchaku is fabulous for us, and Body Slam Plus is fabulous for us. Alright. With that Body Slam Plus, I feel a lot more confident. Vajra is also perfectly welcome here. Not going to play that right now. Not sure we'll get a better opportunity for it, but Looks like we might. Or it looks like we might not, because we might be dead here. Alright, we're not dead. So I can body slam feed to take out this guy. I think that's better than using my sentinel here. Won't get the feed in this fight, that is okay. I can definitely play this barricade, right? I've got 4 energy, so I'm guaranteed to draw all 3 of these cards with Unceasing Top. I think let's do it. Nice. Ancient Tea set is totally fine. There's the Dark Embrace. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright. I would consider us locked in. Except we're taking a bunch of damage just here, but otherwise I would consider us locked in. Not using that last NG so that I can keep it with Pocket Watch there. We are taking 66 damage here from these 2 exploders, but we block it. Oh, maybe it's just 60. Oh, I wanted to get that feed there. That's fine. Happy to skip these. I'm feeling a lot more confident about taking another elite here. We've already got our red key. There's no real point in going to question marks. Pardon me. We did get 2 chests out of tiny chests, so it paid for itself. And one of them was gambling chip, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think we can take another elite and then a shop. That seems pretty good though. So yeah, let's do that rather than go to another campfire. That's a full block. I don't think I want to do the vulnerable here, so I'll just pass the turn. Yeah, it's a much better turn to play our Berserk. barricade down. 182 damage. I think I just want the fight to be over. I won't get the feed there, that's fine. Ceramic fish, very late, not very useful. Offering is fabulous. Take that. There's the clockwork souvenir I was wanting a long time ago. I will take it. And upgrading 2 random skills seems fine. It's fairly likely we get 1 basic defend and 1 other thing. Which seems fine. That's a reasonable upgrade. Is there anything else here that I'm that excited about? I guess another Shrug It Off is pretty good. Yep. As predicted. That seems fine. We can upgrade a card. I think I will upgrade my barricade. Yeah. I'd really like to just be able to play that. And then Smith, maybe the Berserk. I'm gonna have a slightly tricky time against Awakened one just with all of these powers, but I'm not too worried about it. Maybe it's the Impervious. Impervious seems like a good Smith. Love all of those things flashing as we come in here. Do I play the Dark Embrace now or not, is my question. Oh, and that's the nice thing about Clockwork Souvenir is that Flex just stays flexed. Look at these guys dab. Go. Well, now I am going to play it. Alright. Normally I wouldn't want to play all of my powers straight away in this fight, but I think this is a good enough opportunity that I'm happy to. That was the wrong order. That's fine. Doing 114 here. I'm not going to play this Berserk right now because I can't take the vulnerable damage, I'm pretty sure. We do need to win this very quickly. I think we can achieve that. And we have our dropkick infinite here. Hell yeah. I think this is the first infinite that I've managed to get in one of these recorded runs. This is a pretty spicy one. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Very happy with that fight. That went better than I was expecting. As I said, I wasn't expecting too much trouble, but we do rely a lot on powers, so it could have gone a lot worse. That's great. Once again, excuse the rain noise. Maybe it's just the offering upgrade here. Well, the Feel No Pain or Dark Embrace both seem pretty good as well. Maybe it's Feel No Pain. Just that extra little bit of block goes a long way. My kunai. Second Wind seems pretty good. Let's take a second one. I will play this now. Sure. Take a little bit of damage there. That is okay. Oops. We are not guaranteed to draw, what's it called? Barricade here. So, let's do that. Keep the impervious in hand. Oh boy, some rain going on. Oh, I do have barricade. I'm an idiot. Hope you're all yelling at me in the comments for that. Last minute feed. Ginger is really lovely. Pommel Strike and Uppercut both seem pretty decent. Not sure we really need either of them though. We have to skip here. Alright, Hot. It's you and me. Bit early for the corruption. Block for 3 or deal 28. I think I wanted to deal 28 and take some damage here. That's what I wanted. I know it's classy to try and get that exhaust off, sorry, the feed to get the feed for the kill, but whatever, you know. We're once again close to infinite territory. We're not quite there because of the artifact here. But I feel confident about getting the dub. There we go. That's a pretty comfortable win. It was a good run. I enjoyed that. It's a nice sort of strength exhaust combo. We got that infinite in that one fight. I wasn't really working towards the infinite in the other ones, but it is fun to get a little sniff of that. And yeah, to show off our relic stats mod, let's have a look. So, healed 146 HP from Burning Blood. Got 2 extra chests from Tiny Chest. 180 extra gold, which basically got us 2 upgrades. We drew 17 cards with Unceasing Top, which really goes to show how mediocre of a relic this is. It was very good in that one combat when it went off, but compared to, say, Horncleat, which doesn't actually say how much block Horncleat produced here, which is kind of weird, but Horncleat did a lot more for us. Paper Frog was also very valuable. Sozu was really good. I think that was a good take. I'm still not confident about it at the time, if you know what I mean, but it turned out pretty well for us. Gambling Chip drew us 58 cards, so that's like 4 Unceasing Tops worth. Gambling Chip is a premium relic. Orrery was really good. What did that get us? It got us... I can't look at my deck right now. But it gave us Corruption, which basically defined the rest of the run. Pocket Watch drew us 25 cards. This is also a really good relic, but we got a little bit late and just after the Orrery when we had the Corruption, which is a shame. Runic Pyramid did well for us. It enabled that infinite, and as I say, I realize we didn't like have an infinite kind of deck situation, but yeah, Runic Pyramid very strong. We healed 22 HP from Pantograph, which is funny because it heals 25, but I guess we just got the max heal in both cases. Only got 7 energy from Nunchaku, but that means we played 70 attacks after we got it, so that's pretty good. Vajra, it did a bit for us, not heaps. Ancient Tea Set only got us 4 energy, but again, it came pretty late. I used to love Ancient Tea Set when I was a beginner. I've come down on it dramatically. You're like, 2 energy, oh my god, but it's so inconsistent. 27 gold from Ceramic Fish, thanks, very cool. Clockwork Souvenir did good for us in that heart fight. It blocked the vulnerable on turn 2, which I think made a big difference. Yeah, we upgraded Dependent Double Tap, and Ginger also very good in that heart fight. Meant that we could deal damage on turn 2. Anyway, there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.